G'day all, and welcome back to the Aussiecraft server. Just taking a moment here, enjoying the sunrise. Beautiful. Surveying the land, so to speak. Can't really see that far, but moon's just going down. I spent a little bit of the night up here. I really wanted a good shot of the plots here, which you can see so well. Love it. Just taking another screenshot. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Ooh, failed Java. Ooh, no. That's not a good thing. Right. Failed to save Java. Oops. Okay. Don't worry. I saved it before I came in. I'll look into that later. Right. You may or may not be able to tell right now. Actually, you know what? Before we do anything, let's get down. That's going to take forever. Ooh, it's a little loud. Let's just take it down. It was fine before, but apparently when you get into full screen mode, it's still a bit loud. Alright, hold on. Beg my indulgence. Please beg my indulgence and my squeaky chair. See, it's still loud. I don't get that. Whatever. Deal with it. I can't fix it. I'll tell you what. I have been working on the levels, the sound levels, but I just can't figure it out. I've been playing around. Like one day it's perfect, the other day it doesn't work, or like today when I got on, I got it to a really nice sound level. Ow! I take a little damage there. Got it to a really nice sound level, and then I put it in full screen just then, and the sound level's all wrong. Yay! Ooh, I need to eat. See, like, could you even hear that? Why is the dirt? You know what? Let's go dig some dirt just really quickly. I'm gonna dig some dirt. No, okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. Let's put that back. Cause I like it there. See, now the sound's too low. This is ridiculous. I don't understand. Whatever. Let's just keep working. Anyway, today, yes. Oop. You may have noticed that I'm the only one here. And as you can hear, there is nobody talking to me. Shut up. No. I'm being politically correct. I'm trying to be polite about that. Yes, no, there's no one talking to me. I'm not in a call or a Skype call with anyone at the moment because I am alone at the moment. And for good reason, because today, what am I taking? I'm going to take this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's take a few. Because today, we're doing something just for me. Well, us, but me. Just making a couple of chests. Lovely. Is there anything else? Ooh, a little bit dark. Shouldn't be dark yet. Yeah, we're just doing something for me. What we are going to do, I'll take that extra cobblestone as well. Is I'm going to need. Alright, there's my diamond pick. Yeah, leave that there. Got a bunch of arrows. Got a good amount of. Let's just get a bit more bread. There we go. Loud. No. Diamond pick. And. No, it's around here. It's probably in this one, isn't it? Yep, it is. 18 obsidian is enough. Right. If you haven't figured it out, it might be hard to understand, but we are going to find my space for a big base. I don't know, I came up with that. I thought it was really cool. But no, yeah, that's what we're doing. We are going to go and find... Ooh, loud. I just want to talk to you. Go and find a spot for me to build my big castle really, really far away. I'm still kind of deciding which direction to go. Not that way. Probably not that way because we have a bunch of caves that we've looked at, so I'm probably going to go with either that way or that way. But before we do that, I need to get the directions, so not the directions, the coordinates of the nether nether portal. Yes, this is our finished product without netherrack. We ended up having to move it a lot. Blue Jazz did this, which I thought was kind of cool. So you can walk through it. Isn't that nice? But you can also like get hurt by it. So you have to watch yourself. But no, it's quite nice. So we have a bunch of different portals here, which, well, little passageways, which people can eventually make into little minecart passageways to their base, which is the plan. I know I hear that gas, but trust me, finding them takes forever. Eventually the plan is to get rid of the cobblestone and replace it with netherrack. I found one nether fortress. I haven't gone to it yet, but there's 2 nice pillars which I'm probably going to destroy because it's one of those bridge ones. Anyway, give me a second. Let's write these coordinates down. So we have x minus 15. 118. Very loud portal. I do apologize, but whatever. And Z14. Right. Okay. Now we can go. Yes. No. Yes. Eventually, the plan is to replace all that cobblestone. I'll get rid of this with netherrack because it'll look nice with the floor. And yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted. Right. So. Just get away from the nether portal because it's freaking loud. We got our... Oh, jeez, almost left without it. Almost left without the flint and steel. So smart. Okay, anyway, we're going back. And I don't know exactly where I'm going. Actually, I don't know anywhere where I'm going. Flint and steel, how I need my... Oh, I left it in the nether. But I want to leave that there. Alright, let's take that. Yes, I do remember I've left it in the nether, but just in case, because the portal did die once. You actually had to move it a bit from where it originally was when we last recorded, because we went through it at one point and it made a new portal somewhere like over there or over there. I can't remember exactly, and it was... Actually, no, it was over there. It was like, obviously the coordinates were off, which they were. So we had to move it, had to go out, get the coordinates, go in, do the divide by 8. Pardon me. A bit of breakfast coming in there. It is actually morning in Australia, which I am which is where I live. I don't say Aussiecraft for no apparent reason. I do live in Australia, and it's morning. Well, it's pretty much midday, actually. I've got to go to work this afternoon. I work from... like about 3 or 4 till 8 most nights. But yeah, we'll talk about that because that's not what I want to talk about today. Today, being that this is an Aussiecraft server, being that I am Australian, being a little bit to do with the fact that the Olympics are on, and it's kind of cool. And it's kind of interesting, and we learn about other countries as we do it. I wanted to address some of the misrepresentations of Australia. Now, I know this has come up before. We have to go a while. Actually, I'm so smart. I so jotted down the coordinates to make sure that I could get 1,000 blocks away so that my nether portal would never have an issue. I am just brilliant right now. But anyway, yes, address some of the misrepresentations of Australia because there are a lot. Just like with any country, doesn't matter which country you come from. I'm sure there are misrepresentations, and I know people have said it before. Plot is x minus 191, y 64, and z 122. Right, which I'll leave that there just so I can see it. Right, let's go. So we're gonna walk a bit of a way. Yes, like I know with every country there's going to be a little bit of misrepresentation, but I don't know much about those. I know a lot about my country, so I thought I would just shed a bit of my own knowledge into the world and kind of clear up a few things, because there are a lot of things that bug Australians, a lot of Australians that are very well known around the world but are hated, and I do mean hated, within Australia. Ooh, that looks like... Oh, it is so close, but this is kind of what I wanted. Ooh, got a bit of unrendered there. Let's see. Love the music, isn't it pretty? Ding, 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 ding. Let's just see if that renders. If not, I'm gonna have to log out. Which render. Yep. All right. Render. Yes. Render. Yep. And if we see any resources along the way, oh, you know what? I forgot a bed. A bed would have been beautiful. But no. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So much water. Let's go over there. I did want to bring a bed. I did want to bring water. Not water, wood. So I can make a boat in cases like this where there is nothing but water. Okay, I'm turning the music down. I'm just going to have to turn it off because we are talking, even though I do really like the music. But no, again, today's about talking. So misrepresentations of Australia. There is one really big one which is kind of phased out a little bit, but it does come up every once in a while when people are like, "Oh, you're Australian." Oh, I did bring one. You're Australian. And that is, of course, Enderman. It's alright. Just give me a second. Get in line. Oh no! See my technique? You seeing it? Are you seeing this? I got hit twice, and it didn't even hurt that much. I love it. Yeah, alright. So we'll just put some torches down just to keep me safe. Yes. So the first real misrepresentation is the whole put another shrimp on the barbie. I cannot begin to explain to you how much Australians hate that misrepresentation. That phrase is just annoying. And it's partly annoying because it is almost 100% inaccurate. Almost. We never, I'm going on the record now, we never say put another shrimp on the barbie. Never. Cow, it's true. We do, however, say, oh god, these animals are annoying. Yep, guess what? You're interrupting. Oh, noisy cows. Bad cows. Yeah, we never say that. I haven't met an Australian who likes saying that. We do, however, love our barbies. A barbie for an Australian is a good time. But in saying that, there is no shrimp on the barbie. There is, however, prawns on the barbie, snags on the barbie, steak on the barbie to a lesser extent. Because you don't really say, oh, put another steak on the barbie. But we do love our steaks on the barbie. I love them so much. And a barbie is a very big tradition in Australia. And for those of you who don't know, a barbecue, just checking. Shh, I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm gonna keep moving on. We do. I have on occasion, and I will admit this, I have on occasion said, put another snag on the barbie for me. Always in the context of, I want one, so put one on for me. But never like that. And Australians hate it. So if you want to piss one off, please say it. But otherwise, we don't say put another shrimp on the barbie. We don't even call them shrimps. We call them prawns. But yeah, that whole Paul Hogan thing, just no, don't do it. Don't even bother. It is so annoying. But barbecue, always fun. Especially during summer months. It's chockers. It's really probably weird for a lot of countries to understand this, but a Christmas tradition in a lot of families is a good Aussie barbecue. Kind of weird. New Year's Eve, Australia Day. We go crazy on Australia Day. But yeah, it's kind of weird. But never put another shrimp on the barbie. And I really should explain this because I have traveled a bit within my life. I've been to the States a couple of times now. I really do enjoy it. I've just recently come back from France. I've been while I was in France, I did go to on the way I went to London. I was at the airport for about 3 hours. I don't really count it, but just to kind of give you guys a heads up of where I'm coming from. But wherever, oh god, 2 creepers. Wherever you go, I get this issue a lot because, you know, being an Aussie, we do like our pubs. No lying, we do. We do like our drinks. But we do not at all like Foster's. The beer, the brand Foster's, and I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube, but I'm gonna because I'm just that passionate about this. I want to say something, but I'm gonna be polite. Ooh, desert. I like desert. I don't like building, but I like building next to deserts. So let's go over. Ooh, that might do. Okay, got a lot of mobs. Actually, sheepy. I'm sorry, but I need wool. 1, really? Okay. Yeah, no, Foster's, and again, this doesn't apply to a lot of people, it applies to some, yeah, especially kids under 18 shouldn't even know what it is, but, you know, whatever. Well, 18 for Australia, we can drink once legally when we turn 18. Oh, shit. Die, spider, die. I was wondering what was hitting me. You're dead. What? Take that. Yeah, the brand Foster's beer in Australia, it is sold like, how many Endermen are over there? 1, 2, okay, I only see 2. I thought I saw 3. I'm like, oh my god, collection of Endermen gonna kill me. Oh, sheep, I can get my wool. I'm sorry, little Milby. Poor Milby died. Oh well, whatever. I keep losing my train of thought. I am just, you know, really on track today. No, Foster's, the brand of beer. I've gone into pubs, you know, I went into places in France. I went into places in America, especially because, as I believe, it's actually it sells very well over there, which just kind of says how they value their beer. What? I didn't say anything. But in Australia, we value Foster's among the we value Foster's among the piss and crap water level. Yeah. That's how much we love Foster's. That's where we put it as an Australian. There are very few places in Australia that actually sell Foster's, which a lot of people are really surprised when they hear about this, especially pub owners. Because even in Japan it goes crazy apparently. I gotta stop saying but yeah, no, in Australia we hate Foster's. Now, I know I'm ranting a little bit, but it's kind of again, I've had this issue. I've gone overseas and I've had people, oh, you're Australian, yeah, Foster's, hey, it's cool, isn't it? And I'm like, no, it isn't. It really isn't. It's crap. In saying that, we do actually have a beer here called Victoria Bitters, or we call it VB. It is probably one of our best-selling beers, and to explain it, it is a piece of crap. Like, it is just, it's a level up from Foster's. I'll give you that, but it's not very far up from Foster's. Oh, we can make a bed. That's good. Which is just depressing to think of how well it sells. And like in Australia, we really value our beer. We are getting to be a very good culture. Our wines are doing really well overseas. Actually, I know for a fact that we won an award for our Shiraz about 2 months ago in the Napa Valley competitions. Yeah, that's right. We have good. This looks pretty good. Where are we? It's not 1,000 blocks, is it? Oh no. Not even close. All right, let's keep going. Actually, it is kind of close, but whatever. Yeah, so we do well with our wines, and we are actually getting better with our beers. We weren't that great. Again, Foster's, great example. We're crap. VB, we're crap. But there's a brand called, and for all those who don't know out there or haven't tried it yet, there's a brand called Tooheys. They're the level up from VB. I know it's kind of confusing. So you have Foster's, the worst you can possibly get. You have VB, just very close to that. Then you have Tooheys, which is about 2 levels up. So it's drinkable, but if you have a choice, you won't do it. But the thing is, Tooheys owns a little brewery called James Squire. Now, for those of you who have never had a James Squire, I can tell you right now, It is heaven. It is beautiful. It is a well-made beer that does a lot of good. Unfortunately, they were recently bought, so they're no longer owned by Australia, but they seem to be still doing the process right. Can't do anything about that, big companies and all that. Ooh, a little bit of lag. But if you ever have a chance to try a James Squire, now there are several different brands of James Squire, but if any of them, really, there are some that are better than others. Four Wives, Cat of Nine Tails, I believe it is. It's one of my favourites. James Squire Red Ale, beautiful. Those, my friends, are delicious beers, and they at least were Australian made and developed by Australians. That's right. Now, in saying that, I probably should explain that Australia is actually developing a really good beer economy. We have a lot of microbreweries. Anyone who's planning to come to Australia and likes their beer, listen up, because one of the things, you ever get to Sydney, again, I live in Sydney. I won't tell you the exact suburb. I don't want anyone following me. Not to be weird. There is a restaurant / pub in the city. It is run by the Red Oak Brewery. The Red Oak is a small brewery that pretty much only sells within themselves, and my God, they do good beers. They are just quality beers. They won an award for their chocolate stout. That's right, a chocolate stout back in like 89 or something, or 98, one of the two. I didn't get a chance to try it, but again, I've been to the restaurant, and like, food made for beer, like that's how it's designed, and beer made for food. It's just amazing. Ooh, I'm actually not minding this. Oh, we're definitely far out. That is cool. We're definitely far out. Well, if I find a nice little spot, we might actually do this. Yeah, Red Oak. If you're ever in Australia, if you're ever in Sydney in particular, I don't know, there might be one in Melbourne, Brisbane, all the other places, but in Sydney there's a Red Oak restaurant. You have to book. Believe me, you have to book. But it is just, it's lovely. So I definitely would suggest that. But yes, going back to the original thought, Foster's. If I ever hear anyone talking about Foster's being a good beer, I slap them, because it is not. In Australia, it's hard to find. We just hate it that much. But, overseas, apparently it sells really well, and they think that's what Australians drink. I'm not liking this plot enough. There's not enough. I thought want open fields, which is kind of is, but then it's surrounded by jungle and something else. I don't want to go too far though. Let's just try a little bit this way. Yep, first time rendering. So yes, if you ever get a chance to try Foster's, have a sip, spit it out. It's probably the best thing for you. But yeah, just know Australians don't like that stuff. God, I hate it. Just thinking about it, just gets me sick. Can't literally. I honestly get a little bit sick thinking about it. But anyway, no. Let's move on, because I've talked about beer for probably about 10 minutes now. Though it's worth it. It is worth it. I definitely don't want a swamp. I don't want a swamp. Let's go back here, see what was over here. Right. That's what it was. Sorry, I'm just looking at my notes. Speaking about Sydney, Melbourne, all that kind of stuff, and coming over to Australia, which, believe me, if you can, please do. It is just a lovely place. Okay, not bad. Let's have a quick better look around. I have met some people through my travels who believe that, as Australia, we got to work, and all other places, by riding in kangaroo pouches. Now, I don't want to say what country she was from. It was when I was doing a global young leaders thing. So it was a mix of like people from all around the world. Really, actually, a lot of fun. I don't want to say what country she was from, but I will. She was from South America. No. Wait. South Africa? I'm sorry, that was terrible of me. South Africa. And so I prompted to say, well, do you ride elephants on your way to work? But she firmly believed it. Also, there's a little thing about a sheep, how we deal with sheeps. I'm not going into that. But I will address the kangaroo riding pouch thing. No, just no. No. Really no. For all of you who are wondering, we don't. The majority of Australians actually live along the coastline of Australia itself. If you ever get a little map and just go into Google, type in Australia map. Oop, there's a zombie there. I really want to kill these chickens. Jesus. Oh god. Okay, there you are. You're dead now. Yeah, a lot of Australians live around the coastline and a little bit inland. There are those Australians, and I'm not going to lie, there are those Australians who live out in the middle of Australia, which is basically, for those of you who don't know, pretty much uninhabitable. You can't really live there. But, I said again. Oh, God. Yeah, we don't. We don't live out in the sticks. We don't ride kangaroos into work. We do have cities, just like every other place. So they are surrounded by, or not surrounded, but they are girthed by beaches, beautiful beaches, Sydney in particular. And it is incredibly sunny. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, it is incredibly sunny here. Oh, see, I'm going to tear down. See, this is the thing. I have a big castle in mind, but let's actually walk. Hold on, what's the Y? Or Z, I think it is. That's far enough. Because the X is far enough, so let's just travel. Actually, I don't know if it's X or Y. I'm pretty sure this is the Z. Oh, why do I keep saying Y? I'm just used to saying X and Y. Anyway. Yeah, the cities in Australia. We have big cities. We have business buildings. We're not living out in the bush land or anything like that. I mean, some of us do, but the majority of Australians, I'd say 90% of Australians don't. Might be 80. I don't actually know. But I just wanted to clarify, again, because I have met people who believe that we travelled via kangaroos. Kind of dumb. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's have a look. Where does this go? Okay. Out to water. I do have to find something by the end of this. I'm determined to find a plot by the end of this map. Yeah, I'm just saying now that I don't actually, or thinking now I should say, I'm not saying it, I don't actually mind this spot. I know it seems weird, but there's a lot of trees, but it's mostly flat right here. Well, it's flatter, and I don't mind doing a bit of little terraforming now and again, because I got a huge castle, I got to do a little bit of it. But I don't actually like, this is a good level kind of thing. It's kind of big. So if we... See, I just want to see... Because I remember we passed that desert. Let's just do it quickly, because I am running out of time. Oh, I did find out how to update my YouTube, so I can now post longer videos. Yay! No, again, it's just because naturally for me, I seem to run at about a 20 to 40 minute video length. I can get good access to the swamp from there. And if I go through the desert, the snowy biome, I will end up. You know what? Jungle, snowy. There's a desert behind there from memory. Swamp. And right here, if I was to chop all the trees down, I don't like the idea of destroying rainforest, but I guarantee you I'll be putting more trees up. What's the coords? Ooh, just off. No. That's within. So if I move to, I think here is a really good spot. I like it. I actually, I'm kind of strange considering all the people that I've watched who play Minecraft. I do like looking at desert. Eventually when I go to my single player world, I will show you. It's right next to desert. It actually encroaches a bit on the desert. But you know what? Change of pace, just to have a bit of a difference. I think if I got everything up to that level, I could really enjoy this. Oh, friggin'! Alright. This is just lovely. Just lovely. Alright, I say, yep. Everything at that level See that? I'm gonna get take damage, I know I am. That level right there. That's what I want. So one up from here. I'm gonna do something here. Now you think, what am I doing? You'll see. Oh, is that a bit... Yeah, no, that's gonna be a bit too much. Right, down to this level it is. I can do this level. A little bit of dirt. Because again, the castle is going to be... I am building a castle, and it's going to be a bit high. Oh, I'm going to do it the shovel. So I'm going to go try something, because I can see that it's setting. Oh, it's so loud! Alright, bear with me for a second. You'll see what I'm doing. Bed. Put it down. Sleep. Tell me I can sleep. Oh, I can sleep. Yeah, as you can see, I took a lot of screenshots. 2 seconds. What? Oh, God. Okay. Wow, that was loud. I do apologize. I'm really sorry about that. But as you can see from the chat, I did take a lot of screenshots. Yep, this is the level. This is where I'm going to build my castle. It looks long enough. Yep. It's going to be a bit of a work, but I'm going to do it. So I'm pretty much going to end the video here, I think. I'll get started on building my portal somewhere, probably over here. Creeper. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Where are you? Zombie. Where are you? Zombie. Oh God, I'm going to die. I don't know where they are. See, I don't mind that. I really don't mind that. God damn it, that zombie. Come on. Jesus. Is he underneath? Is he underground? He is. I bet you he is. He's underground. Alright, no, okay, I'm gonna go over here. No. I'm gonna end the video here after. There is one thing missing. Again, this is gonna be the site. Let's go up a little bit. Yep, this is going to be the site of my new castle. But as I go up, I want to just talk about the last... It's not really a misrepresentation, but it's something that frustrates a lot of Australians when they see it, because people... Yeah, there's definitely a lot of room here. Yeah, that's good. And I'm pretty sure there's a desert. I'm pretty sure we went through this and we passed a desert somewhere over there. So it means I can get some sand, which is good, because you need a little bit of sand these days. But anyway. Actually, the only thing I haven't found is a village. What's up with that? I want a village. I haven't found one at all in this game. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Okay, last thing. Last misrepresentation. And I need people to listen closely to my voice. Now, I know a lot of people from around the world are really curious at Australian culture. In particular, the issue of Vegemite. It is delicious. But the next time anybody gets crazy enough, who doesn't live in Australia, gets crazy enough to try Vegemite, I implore you to please spread a good amount of butter on the toast. Toast the bread. Spread a good amount of butter on the toast, and then little bits of Vegemite. Not a lot. I keep seeing people that have a lot of Vegemite, like, oh, kind of thing. And it's like, yes, because we didn't start off being able to eat it like that. It took time. But if you try a little bit of Vegemite with a good bit of butter, it is beautiful. So if you ever get a chance, try Vegemite on toast. A lot of butter, a little bit of Vegemite, and try it, because it is awesome. Anyone who says different is wrong. It is awesome. It is an Australian tradition. So try it out. Anyway, I will see you next time. Hopefully, I'll have a castle by then. So I will see you next time. And as always, don't let the croc bite you on the way out.